Now, Southampton have had their own money worries in recent seasons, but their fans have been cock-a-hoop at rivals Portsmouth teetering on the brink. Could the Premier League side stay afloat in the Cup? Commentary at St Mary's from Kevin Gallagher and Clive Tilsley.
Bassinas trying to pick an almost impossible pass for O'Hara. There's just no time for that. Lallana got Lambert to his left. Papawaigo waits in the penalty area. Lambert crosses. Waigo's onside. Terrific save by James. No flag. Wonderful stop by the England goalkeeper, but what a chance for Ndai Papawaigo. In the space here from Mullins. O'Hara. Header away is by Perry. Waigo's lost it to Diop, and it's hit by O'Hara, and it's a fantastic save by Davis. Wonderful strike from range by Jamie O'Hara, matched by the stop of Kelvin Davis.
Well, I mean, he's no right to hit this, has he? But he sees it. Jaide's coming out first time, but what a strike. But look at that, it's just a little bit straight. Gives Davis that chance to stretch his 6-foot-plus frame.
Heradison concedes the corner. David James has lost it! Oh, what an opportunity. Jaide couldn't take it. He was as surprised as everybody that David James made such a basic error. Antonio holding on Bassinas. This is a good break by Antonio, and he's got support here. Over the head of Lambert. Lallana, good save by James! And hooked away by Wilson. I say a good save, Kevin Gallagher. It was better than that.
Oh, that is unbelievable. That's top draw, world-class goalkeeping.
Dindet into the path of Yebda. It'll come through Taka, and now for Owusu Obey. Portsmouth lead. The substitute scores his first ever goal for Portsmouth.
Well, what can you say? You know, this is about taking your chances when you do get a chance. It's swept across, but how nonchalant does he just do it? He doesn't go for a strike, he goes for placement. And when it comes across to him, he just shifts it left on his right foot. And a nice little bend and place shot past Kelvin Davis.
Wouldn't want to have to pay by the letter for a replica shirt with his name on the back. Quincy Owusu Obey. Harding with the free kick. Towards Lambert! There's the reply! Portsmouth led for less than 3 minutes. It's Ricky Lambert again. 38 games for Southampton, 24 goals. And as soon as that free kick was airborne, only one man was ever going to get on the end of it. Goal by a man from Ghana, cancelled out by a man, this man from Liverpool. Ricky Lambert. Away by Heradison. And Owusu Obey is back on the ball. Picky on to his left, in down to his right. Belhat is in the break too. He's played in Dindan. There's a great chance for Aruna Dindan. Davis got his feet to it but couldn't keep it out. And Aruna Dindan puts Portsmouth back in front. South Coast derby springs to life with 3 goals in less than 8 minutes.
Well, Chris Perry's just unlucky. He's trying to block him with his foot. But Dindan, once he gets his eyes one-on-one with Davis, there's only one thing in his mind. He's going to try and lift it over him. Davis very unlucky.
Antonio. Lambert. Here's Barnard. Hooked it back towards Lallana. Barnard offside. Won't count. Won't count. Lee Barnard was offside.
Well, it's just the pressure that was put on, getting little flicks here and there between the two strikers, and you just see it there as Lallana's had the shot. Barnard 2 yards offside, he knew it himself.
If Barnard lets it run and lets Lallana put it in, it's a goal. across Jaidi. Hooked away by O'Hara, and Dindan will chase this down. Perry's got to win it, and does. O'Hara, though, with a beautifully guided ball into the path of Belhadj, and a chance for Portsmouth to seal it here. Belhadj, 3-1! Smiles on Portsmouth faces. There haven't been too many of those in the last few weeks. But nothing could have given this club, this team, a greater tonic than victory at Southampton.
You know, he's having a look up. He didn't look the most confident. He's having looks to see if he can play it. But what it's done is it's shifted the goalkeeper off his line. Just there, and there you go, look. It's opened the corner up for him to roll it in.
O'Hara again coming out with the ball. It's another Portsmouth counter-attack, and it's Belhadj on the move again, and it's 4 against 3 here momentarily. Belhadj with the cross, Owusu-Abe, O'Hara, 4 for Portsmouth! Devastating break! Jamie O'Hara! They can hardly believe it. It has been an unbelievable week for Portsmouth one way and another. But it has just gone into the realms of fantasy. In their wildest dreams, they couldn't have hoped to score 4 here today.
I mean, we had to give something back to the fans today because, you know, it's been a bit of a dire season for us. But, you know, today, we've, you know, you can hear the fans out there have been fantastic all season, and it's good to give something back.
We certainly had opportunities, especially in the first half when we should have really took a lead. David James had some terrific saves today. But we knew we was going to be in danger if the game opened up, and unfortunately we didn't lock in a couple of our corners, and those quick breaks killed us.
I read the decision of the judge, that she understands that it's not a normal business. It's not a business. You don't buy land here. This is a club, that there is fans behind the club, there is players that are playing for the club, there is staff. So they need to think about this and not punish the people that don't need to punish. And the club, I have a feeling that the club will stay, and they will find a way what to do.
I was lucky enough to be at St Mary's today. Fantastic atmosphere, boys. So many elements to this game. You both know exactly what the passions are like on the South Coast. Obviously, with all the off-the-pitch stuff for Portsmouth, Southampton have not long been through it themselves. And I just wonder whether, I don't know, we've seen Joe Hart today and David James, perhaps without a couple of those saves, or if Southampton had been a bit more clinical, might have been a different game, George.
Yeah, I think first half, Southampton were the better team. Had opportunities. David James has made some great saves. This is a classic one where he's got down very quickly and he's got the rebound. And if Southampton manage to take the lead, it's a different game. But it's taking opportunities.
Yeah, it gets away with that.
I mean, I think Southampton's won the last 5 games, but when you're playing against Premiership teams, when you've got opportunities, you've got to take them, otherwise they're going to punish you. And that's what happened as the game went on.
Yeah, just couldn't beat him with a couple of those headers. That's J-Mo.
I think you've got your best and the worst of J-Mo there. You know, he's brilliant sometimes, and then you get a slight slip by him where you've got the corner and it nearly cost him a goal.
Yeah, it was interesting, actually, his own reaction once he'd let that one through his fingers that he got away with. He was berating himself for minutes afterwards, knowing that he'd got away with something that he...
Yeah, and then he got frustrated with the one that he made the save because their picking up was poor, Portsmouth at the back. And you can see sometimes with David, his frustration comes out with him.
Now, we've talked about midfielders, combative or otherwise. Jamie O'Hara was important.
He was fantastic today. He was involved in everything that happened. I think in the first half he dug in and he needed to. I think this ball here, outside of the left foot, it was a fantastic ball for Belhadj. And I actually think Kelvin slightly makes a mistake here. He's gone for the little dummy, and I think he should have waited and been more patient. He does a little shimmy. Just as he do it, he moves across and it opens the go up for him.
You, of course, he was your keeper at Southampton, George.
I mean, Kelvin's been absolutely fantastic in the last couple of seasons for Southampton, but, you know, these are quality strikers, and the last couple of situations have broke on Southampton and then give them half a chance, like Jamie O'Hara, it's the back of the net, and that's where top-class opposition. And that's, you know, it's a very small dividing line between win and losing. Southampton, through the first half, a good part of the second half were the better team, but didn't take their opportunities. And that's, you know, what's necessary when you come against top-class opposition.
Indeed. Tough days to come, but this day, at least, belonged to Portsmouth. There is one more game to round up